Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth on a, what's today? Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday, October 20th. Wanna be.
Very important. You know, what's interesting is Abigail has, in the last few days, has gotten into cooking. She helped her aunt, Dana's sister, with some cooking the other day. And now, yesterday, Abigail was helping to make some spinach in oil and garlic for dinner yesterday, Cande.
I love it. That's fantastic.
Yeah, she's really gotten into cooking, and we're trying to foster that. So, yeah, very, very, very cool. You gotta get some confidence in your children.
Absolutely.
And that's when we talk about Elijah's acting.
An actor, a chef.
Yeah.
And the ruler of the free world someday.
That's right. And Leah doesn't need any confidence. She instills confidence in me. That's what happens there. She knows exactly what she's doing. National Brandied Fruit Day. They used to add brandy to fruit back in the day, Cande.
I don't think I've ever had any of that.
Yeah, well, I don't think suggest that serving to your kids or anything, but yeah, I guess it helped preserve the fruit and obviously the taste and whatever. And today is National Pharmacy Technician Day, Cande.
Ah, we like them. They get our medicine together.
Yes. Now yes, well said. Yes, they do. I don't know my pharmacy technicians by name, Cande, but I love the fact that it's a drive-through, and I love the fact that you can just pull up and the medicine's ready and they know what they're doing. And, I just have one pet peeve with my pharmacy technician, if I may, Cande.
Oh, go ahead.
That is when sometimes a doctor will call in medicine and you think it's ready because you figured they call it in, and then you pull up to the window, let's say like 5-6 hours later, you go to pick it up and they say, oh, we haven't checked the computer yet.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah, it's annoying. That's annoying.
Now, I understand they're under a lot of stress and pressure.
Usually I get mine mailed, which I love. Just comes right to my house.
Yes, that's a big deal now, the prescriptions in the mail. Yeah. But to any pharmacy technicians, we love you, thank you, and check your computer for the the recent prescriptions. So they are ready on time. Do I sound like I'm giving a backhanded compliment, Cande? Because I really...
Sort of. I didn't really feel the compliment in there, but I'm sure it was there somewhere.
I do love my pharmacy technicians. They work very hard. Thank you. Cande, big day today in the history of music. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you the year, because it's a famous year of something that happened in rock and roll, and I bet you can tell me what happened. The year was 1977. What happened, Cande, on this date?
Elvis Presley. No, he was already dead. 1977 is dead. Lynard Skynard?
That's correct.
Accident?
That is correct.
Yes, so sad. Oh, what a great documentary there is on there, though, that I watched during this pandemic. Oh, sad.
October 20th, 1977, the airplane of Lynyrd Skynyrd crashed, and singer Ronnie Van Zant, guitarist Steve Gaines, and his sister, backup singer Cassie, were all killed. Yeah,
and
very, very
others
sad.
Were very seriously injured and survived,
yeah.
But what a horrible, horrible thing occurred, really.
That was in Gillsburg, Mississippi. Now, fast forward to 1991, 14 years later, when they had the Lynyrd Skynyrd reunion tour, when they were back. I attended the show at Jones Beach. I was all of, 18 to 19 years old. And do you know who I went to that show with, Cande?
Who did you go with? Josh, your best friend?
No, I didn't know Josh. I met Josh in college. I didn't know Josh at that point. I went to that show with my buddy Steven Eisenstadt, Cande.
Oh, the Sweet and Low guy?
The president of Cumberland Packing Corp. Sweet and Low, yes.
Who wants nothing to do with you, probably doesn't remember even your name anymore.
Listen, Stephen, let me say this. I don't know where you've been or what you've been doing over these years, other than the fact that you're, Cumberland Packing is in Brooklyn and you're a New York guy. But I will say this. I'm just going to assume that you have some mansion out in the Hamptons. And Stephen, I will say this, someone who knows Stephen Eisenstadt must, even if it's a far relation, must listen to this radio station. Could you just tell him I would like to come have a drink and hang out and reminisce about our high school days when he used to pick me up in his car for senior year, and we were best friends in high school, Cande. And I would just like
now
to.
You're not.
That's. I just want to get together and talk about old times.
Have you tried to reach him on social media?
You know, I have searched in the past. I can't seem to find him on social media.
I think that speaks volumes.
I have.
He obviously doesn't want to be found.
I have, you know, it's funny because my family's listening and they know the family fairly well, and they probably have, you know, we saw Stephen last week at the grocery store. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, I have Googled him. You know what's interesting? I have searched him, and I found that he looks. I almost didn't recognize him. He looks nothing like he did in high school. He looks very like he's into fitness and health, and very trim.
And do you look like the same?
No,
Would he recognize you?
He has lost weight since high school. I have gained weight since high school again.
Would he be able to recognize you?
I doubt, in all seriousness, the fact that I have a completely shaved head and I've probably since high school gained 50 to 60 pounds, Cande.
Oh my.
I can't, I have to be 50 pounds heavier than I was in high school. Have to be. And now with a shaved head, I don't know if he'd recognize me walking down the street. I'm not sure.
We're gonna have to keep us, up to date if you two ever finally do connect again.
Yes.
Tell us.
Yes. One day.
You might have connected and seen him on the street and didn't even know.
It is very possible. And there you go, Cande. I want you to have a great rest of your day.
Thank
you.
you.
My Country 96.1.